Hi guys, Chris here, and you are watching Here We Are Running! Welcome back to another episode in my training for a faster half marathon. Okay, first run of the week, out on Tuesday morning. As you know, still off work, so a bit later than we'd normally planned. And I've got Paul with me today. So we're just doing nice, easy pace on this route. It's really good actually. Right, news time. So, on last week's vlog, I did mention that I do have a race in September. Didn't reveal what that was. Now, I'm not even going to keep you hanging on till the end of the video, guys. I'm actually going to let you know what the race is now, because I'm with Paul and me, and one other person, a part of a team, and we are taking part in a triathlon relay race. So I can't ride a bike very well, I can't swim. So I'll be doing the running, Paul is going to be doing the cycling, and we've got Helen who is going to be doing the swimming. So we are looking forward to taking part in that. It's at Hever Castle. It's normally quite a big triathlon event, I think. I don't know whether the restrictions will affect the numbers attending or how it'll quite work out yet, but they are confident at the moment that it is going to be allowed to take place. Good morning and welcome to another Workout Wednesday. We didn't have one last week because we did the Mole Gap Trail FKT instead. By the way, that time that I set for the FKT on the Mole Gap Trail, that has already been beaten. Somebody saw the video, they thought let's take on the challenge, and they did it. Well done to them, that's all I can say. So we are back at the track for another Workout Wednesday. Today we're going to do a pyramid run. Now for anyone who is perhaps a beginner or new to running, a pyramid workout is, well, the one that I'm going to do, which will hopefully explain what it's all about. We do 800 fast, and then we have a 400 meter recovery, then we do 1200 recovery, 1600 recovery, 2 kilometers recovery, 1600 recovery, 1200 recovery, 800 recovery. Yeah, so we're going from 800 all the way up to the top of the pyramid at 2k and then back down to 800. Now the pace that I'm aiming to go for each of the reps is between 420 per kilometer and 435 per kilometer. So that is quicker than, maybe sort of going to work out about 10 seconds per kilometer quicker than what my goal half marathon pace is going to be. So that's what we're going to try and do. Let's get on and do it. It's quite warm out here today. I have left it a little bit later because I'm off work, so there was no incentive to get up earlier. So I think it's about 9:30 now. It's going to be a reasonably warm day, although not as warm as it was last week. Let's get on and do it anyway and see how we get on. Wow, we are at the top of the pyramid now. This workout is proving hard, I tell you. There is some wind on this corner I'm on now, top corner, headwind, which means on both straights there's quite a strong side wind. And the only benefit you get is on the other corner, the other end. So it is proving quite challenging. It's also quite warm. but we're over halfway and we will keep plugging on, and I'll catch you at the end. Right, workout done. Little bit of a watch fail on the last rep. I'm gonna have to get home, we have to work things out a little bit manually. I'll explain all when I get back and we'll analyse how we got on.
Firstly, just a shout out to Super Sparrow, who gave me a selection of their water bottles to test. And I've got to say, I'm impressed with them actually, particularly this one. It's the standard mouth stainless steel vacuum water bottle. Comes with 2 interchangeable lids, and yeah, I've been using this a lot actually. It keeps your cold drinks cool for a long time. They say up to 24 hours and can also keep warm drinks warm for up to 12 hours. So I will put links in below in case you're interested in these, but this is the standard mouth one. That is the small mouthed one, and this is the kind of plastic water bottle. If you're going for any of them, I would say this is the one to go for. Right, let's recap that workout. Firstly, you've already seen the splits as I was climbing up the pyramid, so I'll now put on the screen as I'm coming back down the other side. And what I'm going to say about it is that it was a tough workout. It was hard. I was putting in the effort to maintain the pace that I set myself. I was pleased that the consistency I was getting in those splits, but also pleased that the final 2 I did actually speed up a bit, so I wasn't tiring too much at the end. It's telling me also I need to do more like that. The workouts I think are really important now to try and get myself capable of maintaining that type of pace for a half marathon distance. So we have more coming up like that over the next few weeks. Guys, I'm going to fast forward now. Next time you'll see me in a couple of seconds, it's going to be the weekend, and then we'll recap the rest of the training that we've been doing this week.
Morning, Sunday. Oh, what a warm few days we've had here in the UK. It's been a bit of a heat wave, and it's carrying on for the majority of next week as well. I've got to say that has had an impact on my training, but I got out fairly early this morning before 8 o'clock. It's not going to be a hugely long run today. It's going to be whatever I feel like. When it starts to get too hot, I'm just going to turn around and go back. But we were out on the trails again today, and it's a new one for me. Never been on this before, so I just wanted to explore it a little bit before running it again at some time. Okay, first slight dilemma here on this trail I've never run before. The sign says to go down that way, whereas my map says to go that way. And I've just gone down that way where the sign says, and I don't think that's right. So we're going to go with the map and see where we get to. Don't think I've ever done anything like that before. Okay, 7.5k in, going to turn around and head on back. As I do that, I will tell you about the training that's been going on this week. Okay, so Thursday is normally a Zwift day, and it was a Zwift day this week. They had a special event on, cyclists versus runners, to see who was the fastest up a mountain in the virtual Zwift world. So for the cyclists, they were being impacted by the incline, but for all of us runners, we were allowed to have our treadmill incline set to flat, 0%, and it's quite interesting. We had a 15-minute head start, but the first part was all flat, so all the cyclists whizzed past us, but then we started catching them on the actual climb up the mountain. It was 17.5k total, and I set my treadmill to 12 kilometers per hour, so a pace of 5 minutes per kilometer for the entire duration. And yeah, we managed it. 17.5k, as I say, and yeah, enjoyed that. Legs were a little bit heavy afterwards, so on Friday just went out for 7k easy run on the pavements. Now Saturday, well, Saturday was going to be a 10k time trial. Now I was gonna intend to run that 10k at half marathon pace, or a little bit under, just to see how I felt doing the shorter distance at the intended half marathon pace. But it was so warm out there. I did 5k and I thought, I'm really not going to learn much from this. I'm pushing myself to maintain that pace for 5k. I could probably do it at 10k, but what am I teaching myself? What am I learning from it? Not a lot, because the heat was badly impacting my performance. So I did cut it short, stopped at 5k and went home. But also on Saturday, the North Downs Way 100-mile race was taking place. Across the North Downs Way, all the way from Farnham in Surrey to Ashford in Kent, a distance of over 100 miles in fact. I decided to get out on the North Downs Way, film a little bit of it, so I'll link to the video up above. That was good fun though, and certainly inspiring watching those runners take on that amazing challenge. So after today's run, that is going to be a 90k week distance wise, 50 plus miles. But of course, as I said before, the heat has impacted exactly what I wanted to do, but at least I have got that distance in. Next week, again, it's going to be very hot. I'll get out when I can. I think it's going to be a lower distance week for me, but I'm going to spend most of it on the pavements, rather than the trails, I believe. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, as always, please do give it a like, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, well, why not consider subscribing for regular running content. But for now, guys, goodbye.